Hello, couch co-opers, couch potatoes, and couch codependents. This is the Couch Co-op Show. I'm Ian, and on the couch tonight, I got Jared, Dave, and Scott with me.
Hello.
I think we'll hear from a wily Aaron in a bit, but he's running late tonight. We are the Couch Co-op Show. We do a podcast on all the platforms. You can find us on all the platforms. You can also find us streaming live on youtube.com/milkmanpictures. And you can also find those episodes archived in the, get the VODs on the same youtube.com/milkmanpictures if you would like, which seems to be pretty popular. People like to watch us for some reason. I don't know. But yeah.
We're all very entertaining people.
Welcome to the show. We also have a couch co-op show at gmail.com, but no one ever writes us. So who gives a fuck about that shit?
Fan mail.
I should start forwarding you some of the spam out of my folders.
I have access to the couch co-op Gmail.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing this evening? Nice weekend?
Great.
Doing good, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Ready for this beer in front of me.
Beer? Well, drink the beer, Jared. Drink the beer.
Yeah, I am.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
What beer are you drinking, Jared?
I am having the Modelo Chelada Negra con chili.
One of Dave's favorite styles of beer, the Chelada.
Yeah, I like these.
Yeah.
It's Cinco de Mayo. You gotta be in season.
That's
Cinco.
tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo is
That's
tomorrow. That is
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo is my dog's birthday. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Maverick turns
Watch
25. It's his special. It's his special year tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Maverick.
Scott's drinking an NA, a hop soda. I think is what he's drinking.
Zero alk, zero
Hoppy
calories,
soda?
zero carbs.
Yeah.
It's a hoppy Lagunitas.
What are you drinking, Dave?
Okay.
High life.
Oh, baby!
Yeah.
Woot!
There we go.
Woot, woot, woot.
Champagne
Sponsored
of
by
beers.
the Champagne of Beers. Couch Co-op.
If
Some
only.
shimpagny.
Cool. You guys get up to anything cool this weekend, or no? You just like? I mean, I did a lot of cool things this weekend, but did you guys do anything cool?
No.
No. No.
Been pretty.
No.
I did some stuff.
weekend.
Jared, Scott, what did you do? What cool things did you do? Laying pipe?
There's, I saw. Wow. There's a PDX film guy who had 50,000 VHS tapes, DVDs, and CDs, and he was selling it $5 for a bag, and I'm talking like an IKEA bag. And I walked out of there.
That's
with
wild. Did you buy one?
I got. I'd say the gold and stuff in it. The Enya best hits, Marilyn Manson, some Pure Moods, Therapeutic Moods. I went there on the third day, and I feel like if I went day one, I probably would have scored a lot more. But
Those
it
are
was
only
like
CDs,
$5.
so like no cool VHS scores?
I thought about Dave, and I got a Kinect Xbox 360 game. It's
Oh.
like Kinect Sports.
Oh man.
Just for you, Dave. But it was $5 for a bag, and apparently the guy owned a business of tapes and just wanted to
Dude,
not
just
pay for storage.
Get rid of stuff?
Yeah.
Like they were literally on the street in the Pro, and I was like,
Oh, so
I'm
like you
just
could
gonna
just
see what I
stole
get.
one? He was like, he would have been
He
okay.
probably could've- he
probably
wouldn't
didn't
have
care.
cared.
He wouldn't have
I
cared.
could have just walked off. Like,
Yeah, he was just at that
yeah,
point
just
where he
take
just
it.
wants to get rid of him.
get rid
That's
of it,
funny.
so.
Well, that's cool. All right.
Not a huge event, but worth mentioning.
Units
Yeah.
are expensive. It's crazy.
Oh, stupid. Yeah. He's not even going to make any money off of it. He's just like holding on to it.
I mean, he probably didn't make any money off it when he brought it in.
$5.
Anyway, that's fun. That's cool. That's exciting.
Yeah.
What do you know? What is his store called?
I think it's just Portland Film. I think he runs some of the Portland Film festivals.
Oh, so he doesn't actually have.
So
Okay.
I don't think he has a brick and mortar anymore. He used to.
Oh, so he
Nice
literally
guy,
just
though.
had shit hanging out on the sidewalk, but he doesn't have a storefront.
He has a storefront. It's just like a bunch of things. He apparently owned a belt business, a framing business, a bag business, a movie. So this was only a portion of his things. He was selling belts for $1. I don't know if this was legit. Maybe he just. I wish I could give a
Now that I
backstory.
think
but-
about it, he was also selling crack.
Funny.
Yeah, it was
and
also
meth and
Yeah.
$5 a
Good
bag.
time.
$5 a bag. Can't go wrong.
What are you buying?
what do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Did he
buy?
have a trench coat and open it up and be like, what are you selling?
For a high price.
Hi.
And then today, I guess worth mentioning, they have a Star Wars fencing
Oh, it is May the 4th.
class. Yeah, May the 4th
Yeah.
be with you. They had their grand opening at the Lloyd Center Mall, right by the ice skating rink.
There's no
It's a
opening.
huge-
There's nothing but closing at the Lloyd Center
Yeah.
Mall.
It was a Star Wars fencing dojo. You can
course
go
there
in
was.
and take classes on lightsaber wielding, and there
I
was a
could see-
really good turnout. Like
I
a
could see
lot of
that.
cosplayers.
I could see that.
I could see that.
That's
That's it's
We
like
went-
a nerd mall right now. Like there's like
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went there last weekend. and it was
You
just
guys mentioned. Did you see the
ridiculous,
Star
yeah.
Wars?
no,
setup?
there was not Star Wars stuff, but
No.
there was a
Okay.
lot of like tabletop stuff.
Yeah, there was
it's
a whole
very-
like doors worth of people playing like Warhammer.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The tabletop.
Yeah,
It's
and then the
wild.
synthesizer library and
It's got to be dirt cheap. It's got to be like $50
yeah.
to rent
I was-
a shop and just do whatever the hell you want with it, as long as you're open 5 days a
But
week.
I gotta be honest. Like, I mean, I know the tabletop gaming thing is big, but like, I gotta think with all the tariffs moving in, that those games are gonna be pretty hard to import now. They're gonna get so expensive. Like some of those shops are gonna be like, ooh, because like toy stores are closing left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna anyway.
Anyway, May the
Awesome.
4th.
Well, off the top, we're talking about Marathon tonight, guys. I know none of you guys played it. But I have played it. And actually, what's funny, it was supposed to end tonight, but they've extended it 2 more days. They're going to stress test the servers.
Now we can play it.
No, it's no. But they're going to stress test the servers, and the email was like, hey, you got 2 more days, but it's going to crash all the time. It's going to be pretty shitty. It's going to be a pretty awful experience, but we want you guys to keep playing. But it's going to crash, and because we're going to do a bunch of crazy tests to the servers, and you're probably not going to have a good time playing it. But yeah, so that and just in that regard, my whole last 2 weeks of playing it, no server issues. It ran pretty flawlessly. So
Wait, I got perfect glasses for this one.
yeah. Oh.
Deal with it.
The shade. The shade.
Servers are gonna crash.
Nice.
Deal with it.
So
I wonder if they're forcing like DDoS attacks and stuff like
Oh,
that.
all kinds of stuff.
crashing it?
All kinds of stuff. They're gonna do all
Cool.
kinds of stuff. They just wanted. They're gonna heavily stress test the servers, is what they said. So, I'm not gonna in the very beginning, I'm gonna say it's an extraction shooter by Bungie. Bungie did Destiny 1 and 2. They also obviously did the original Halo. Anyway, extraction shooter. You drop down, and you loot. You get equipment, and then you have to extract and get out. That's the whole point. If you don't extract, if you don't leave, all your loot gets left behind and you die. The only way you can upgrade your weapons is by collecting stuff to extract and then upgrade your weapons up in the other area. But there's no way, if you die, you lose all your shit. And if you take your cool weapons down and you drop down in and you fight and then you die, you lose your cool weapons. It's an extraction shooter. If you don't know what that is, you should probably look it up. Tarkov is the most popular one. They give you objectives to kind of complete, and it's, there's kind of basic objectives, but you're basically doing objectives and you're looting, and it's a game. Before I get into my actual impressions, I don't really want to go that direction with this. What I want to do is I want you guys to ask me questions about the game. What do you guys want to know about the game?
What are the things you permanently unlock?
What do
Just
you
cosmetic
permanently? There was no cosmetic stuff in the alpha, so I don't know what, if any, what the cosmetic stuff might be. That has not been.
I feel that's going to be pretty big.
I hope it is, but that's not a part of it. Even the stuff that you did loot, none of it affected the look of your character or your weapons. All the weapons were very base, and nothing changed. The only thing that kind of carried over is when you complete a contract and you upgrade your skills or unlocked something that you could buy in the black market. That's the kind of stuff that was the only thing that kind of was carrying over and would unlock. So the black market is a place where you can take loot that you've collected and sell and get better cool loot, or it would unlock when you completed contracts, it would unlock perks that would allow you to purchase other things that you could take into a drop. So yeah, there was no
Useful
visual
tools and the
stuff,
like.
but it was like kind of like perkish stuff that you could unlock in drops.
Okay. Do you get to choose like a loadout? Is there some of these items that you?
Oh,
get to choose in your
100%.
loadout?
So like you have your backpack, you have your vault, and there is the black market. And then you get to choose whether you want to actually take weapons into your drop. So like into your run, do you want to take weapons with you? Or do you want to go in with like nothing? So like just a knife, you just drop in with yourself and you just like run around and you like try and find a weapon and you try and get some loot and you're just stabbing and then you find a gun and then you're shooting and then or you want to
lose a weapon.
Exactly. Or you put a weapon in and then you're doing a run because you're going to do a run that it requires you to do, like a contract requires you to do damage on something. So you want to run into that area, kill some, NPCs and then finish the contract and then extract. Yeah, so that's the kind of the game. So, yeah.
But how are the maps? Are they pretty wide open? Or are they like corridor heavy?
Both. So they gave us access to 2, perimeter, and I'm forgetting the second name of the one. They're open areas. They're very like Destiny maps, really. Actually, you know what they actually felt like? It felt like a section of Apex Legends. Like it looks like Apex Legends for some reason. Like the kind of artistic look of it, the way it works, it looks kind of like Apex Legends. But anyway, you drop in, you do some open world stuff. You get into like a corridor. You get into like a base, and there's like a very basey stuff, but then you can go down into like underground, and then it's very corridor heavy. Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff.
And you're bumping into other players often, very often, right?
No, you are bumping into players when you least expect it, or if you're doing if you're doing prolonged firefights, or when you're extracting, you'll bump in. You can basically if you're playing solo, you can kind of sneak around it. If you're playing in groups, you can kind of come about it. But a lot of times you're fighting NPCs, PvE characters. There's a lot of PvE characters, and they are fucking tough. Like it is some aggressive AI, and they fight unlike any AI I've ever fought. Like they will shoot at you, they will leave, they will go downstairs, go around the building, come back up through a building, and then like, I was not thinking they were gonna it's like a different, like they're really intelligent. It's like really obnoxious. So like, I played a lot in group, and most of my interaction in group, like when I was in multiplayer, like in a squad, was dying to other squads. Solo, I died all the time to NPCs. They are just unforgiving. It is unforgiving. It is crazy. So
almost like you have to go in duos or something like that.
I mean, you could do duos. The choice is either solo or full squad. So you're usually going to have a full squad, unless
4?
No, it's still 3. It's a fire team of 3, like Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Okay.
Any other questions? I'd love to.
How many people can you have on a team?
3. We just answered that, Dave.
Oh.
Fire team. Destiny.
But how many fire teams? There was like 8 fire teams, wasn't there? Something like that?
I'm unsure how many actual teams are on a map. I thought it was like I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really look into that. I feel bad. I should have researched
That's why
that.
I was kind of surprised that you said that you didn't bump into like.
I bumped into a lot of people.
Often.
Well, here's the funny thing. In the beginning, when I first started playing it, I was like just randomly squadding up with randos into squads, and we ran in. And I think that was kind of like at the end. Even when I was playing solo in the beginning, in the first part, I feel like I was running into people. Now I feel like there's not a lot of people playing it. Yeah, we could talk about that too. I feel like it's not super popular. So I feel like I never really ran into anybody in the last week. I feel like it's been very scarce players. So
that's
how much more work do you think?
How much more work?
I mean, does it feel like it's close, or does it feel like it's super bare bones?
It's pretty bare bones. I mean, it comes out in September. The look of the game, the look of the base level is fine, but the world is like alpha textures. Like it's all very just basic. Like it doesn't look very good. Like they must have a better looking build because it looks not very good.
Yeah. I think they've even mentioned that this is like a way early version. They've already spent a lot more time working on it.
I think this is more about like shooting mechanics, server
gameplay,
making sure you can group up pretty easily. I don't think they're concerned with the look of the game, but the bases look fine, but the rock textures were just like a pea green. Like there's no texture. It's just like this flat, kind of gross shaded green, and it's just like, ooh, it looks gross. And I was
so the most alpha test you've ever been in.
Yeah, this is the most. Well, on this level of a game, probably yes. Yeah. It's
because usually it looks pretty complete. I remember doing like the alpha tests in Destiny, and everybody eventually complained like that's all the game was that one map pretty much, and everybody got kind of annoyed. Oh, that's it? When it finally came out. So it'll be interesting to see like how the launch goes about and how different.
I mean, this game comes out September 23rd or something like that?
There's still a little bit of time.
A little bit of time. I mean, they must have. Yeah. But my understanding is that they haven't even started on the narrative of the game, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean.
So far, there's no story. It's just extraction.
There's
base.
It's like very basic contract stuff. Like if in Destiny when you would get a contract or like something from one of the bounty guys, that like you'd stand in front of them and they'd tell you like blah 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 blah. That's basically what happens. There's no like actual cutscenes or story yet. There's just kind of this basic, like, hey, go fucking steal this information from this area. And it's like, okay.
Just really cool ass trailers.
It's very basic. I mean, this game has a price tag of like $40 like Helldivers, so it's not getting the full. It's like it's a basic bitch game. Like it's not.
Oh, wow.
It's like a half stop. It's like a full Destiny game. So I'm unsure really what. Sony, whatever the money they spent on this studio, and now the studio is collapsing, and now they have this game they have to deal with. Like, I feel it's kind of like, and I don't know if this game's, in my opinion, I don't think this game is going to be very successful. It's not that it's not fun, but I don't see it being, it's not the next Destiny. It's just it's a stopgap, It's like, oh, here, we're going to do this. We're going to try this. Mm-hmm.
The good thing is that it's not locked to Sony platforms. So hopefully it gets a boon. I mean, I would like to see Bungie thrive once again. But yeah, extraction shooter, we're definitely not the audience for that in the end. I mean, Helldivers was like the exception, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think Helldivers is an extraction shooter. You do extract at the end. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah,
but it's a horde shooter. Like you,
it's a shooty shooter.
It's you do horde shoot.
You're
and then
teaming up,
and the objective is to extract. This game, you can like kill. You could go do your contract in like a minute, and then run to the extraction point and extract, and still have like 25 minutes left. Like, the whole point of this game is to loot the fuck out, so you can upgrade your weapons. So it's. Yeah. And then, the whole idea is like hopefully you upgrade your weapons and then you get better weapons. But then the whole risk is, if you go down with your awesome weapon, you'll lose it if you die, Also, what I thought was cool is like they give you a warning, like if you disconnect or bail, you lose all your shit that you brought down. So like if you take a good weapon down and you decide to like bail on these group of guys that are
no rage quitting.
Yeah, you can't rage quit, because if you rage quit, you're gonna lose all your shit. Which I think is cool because it keeps people from being douchebags like that, you know? Like you have to stick with the team no matter what. But also that sucks because, you know, if you have a server disconnect, I don't know how they're gonna track that shit. Like, oh, the game fucked.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna like, yeah. So, I will say that. Okay, so if you have any more questions, I would love to keep asking questions. I'm very curious what people think about what this is, or.
So with the shooting mechanics, pretty good. Like, did the good, you know how Bungie's games usually feel pretty good. Like Destiny just feels good.
Yeah, it's almost there in this build. I feel it's a little soft. Maybe it's just because the weapons are kind of weak. You know,
that was going to be my other question.
They're the weak weapons, and like you have to upgrade to the better versions. But then at the same time, the weapons seem pretty boring. There's a very kind of uninteresting level of like, I don't care about this weapon. There's like they're all kind of the same blocky.
Not the cool Destiny.
It's not cool that way,
kind of
but the shooting is pretty good. It's you know they know what they're doing when it comes to the shooting. So like you know, if I need to like just sit there and shoot a bunch of NPCs, yeah, it feels like Destiny.
Yeah, nice.
The traversal, is it like pretty quick? You're running around real fast, like in Titanfall on foot kind of stuff? Or?
There's a lot of that. Your endurance bar burns out really quick. That's pretty annoying. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, that sucks.
But in this alpha test, there's 4 different characters. They're not saying this is a hero shooter, but each character has different traits. And the one I was playing mostly has a double jump and a power slide. So, yeah, you just have to make sure that you're paying attention to the endurance bar and, like, back off of it. Because if you hit it, then it's just like, oh, you're just slow for a while. But it burns really fast. But you can get perks that make it last longer. Little chips that you add into your character. And different things, like there's like a fall chip so you don't take damage when you fall and that kind of stuff.
How intuitive is that UI when it comes to? I mean, that probably still has a long way to go.
The
but
loot,
to put like
the
chips
loot
and
stuff
in and all that.
The loot stuff is so obnoxious, in my opinion. Like, I mean, that's an extraction shooter. You get a lot of random shit. You're like, what am I supposed to do with this? You're like, you put it in your backpack, and it's like, should I keep this? Should I get rid of it? Then your backpack's full, and you get some other cooler shit. So you're like dumping shit because you have to get rid of stuff.
Like Fortnite inventory.
Even worse though. Even worse.
Yeah, even worse.
Yeah, even worse than that.
There he goes.
There's Aaron. Welcome, Aaron. There's just it's some of it I still don't know what the fuck you do with it. Some of it kind of tells you what you're supposed to do with it. It's just but I think that's part of the whole extraction shooter thing. Like,
would you rather just go into the black zone in the Division, or whatever they call that?
Yeah, but at least I know I'm getting like gear. Like there's you're getting like this is like you're getting a hard drive. Like, what is this random hard drive? Well, it might be something you need for a contract in the future or access data. I was like, I don't know. Should I hold on to this? I don't know. Get rid of it. So should I hold on to it? Should I sell it? Like, what should I do with this? Like, I don't know.
Oh, is that like Destiny, where it has 4,000 different currencies at certain points?
Right. Sure. 100%. And then your vault is only a certain size. But but if you keep completing contracts, you can buy more vault space. You know, it's like it's that kind of thing. You know, it's like, okay, here's the thing. But, you know, hey, let's say you're killing it. You're doing an awesome job. You're getting all the stuff. You're upgrading weapons. At the end of the season, they're going to go in there and erase it all. And you go back down to 0. Everything goes to 0. You lose all your gear. You're back down to nothing.
Oh, that sounds frustrating.
That's the game.
That is so stupid.
That's the game. That's an extraction shooter. That's how it runs. Like, that's what Tarkov does. That's what all the other, you know, so that's kind of the thing. You build it all up, you work your ass off. On the one side, that sucks for the player that's busting their ass. On the other side, for players who are trying to get into it, not so bad.
Yeah, it makes
it gives
Right.
an
It's
open
more
door.
manageable.
There's a starting point.
It's a starting
Yeah.
point. Every season is a new starting point. So there's there's two ways to look at that. But
Yeah.
But
They'll
even
get
then, it
ridiculous
sounds like
OP.
even near the end of the season, nobody's going to be more powerful than the next person, right? I mean, it's not working in your advantage at this
Right.
point.
not really ultimately, in my opinion. Like, yeah, sure, you can go do a run. You can get wiped by a team and you're like
lose everything.
fucking pissed off and lose everything. But like you can go in again and then like you'll never come across people. You'll loot a bunch of shit and like I just don't know. There's just not like Destiny. There was a point. There was a story. There was something that was driving you. This is just like a endless loop of like, why do I give a fuck? Like,
Yeah, just get the new shiny things. That
but then I'm gonna lose
anyway.
it. But I'm gonna do it again. Is it that important? I don't know, man.
So
I just
Sounds like a no to me.
Is it satisfying to open like whatever the box is or whatever? Does it make a cool flash or sound? Are they going for the glitzy kind of pop?
there's none
in
of
your
that. I
face
mean, there's
kinda
none of that
thing?
right now. I don't know. I mean,
Not yet.
there's missions where you're just like, oh, I'm just so glad I was able to kill, get the thing, and extract. And you're like, oh, when you extract, it's like, oh, awesome. But like, I don't really know. Like, none of the shit I ever got was like, oh, this is awesome. I don't
Yeah.
know. They're saying that they're gonna have some kind of exotic level stuff that you're not gonna lose, potentially. But that's not in this
Decorations.
version of the game, so I don't know what that looks like. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
That should be interesting.
So right now, I'm kind of like, if it was free to play, I'd probably keep playing it. But I just don't see where at $40, why any of us would buy this game to play it. Like, it's such a niche game that it just, I don't know. I can't, I mean, I can't recommend it. Like, it's not that fun. I mean, it's fun
That's bad, but
because I got it for free, but it's like, I
Right.
wouldn't pay for this experience.
No,
Yeah,
no.
So
yeah,
I'm,
because all the other ones are free, pretty much.
well, no,
I mean,
Tarkov is not
there's-
free.
yeah,
Tarkov is
there's
cost, but it's like,
Tarkov, there's
but like I look at
There's-
Tarkov and I'm like, I would never play Tarkov. Like, I have no interest in that. That's such a
Mhm.
hardcore game. Like, fuck that shit.
yeah, everything you've described about this game though makes it sound kind of. It's always going to be niche.
Very.
It looks cool. The style. I
especially at
mean,
$40.
it doesn't look cool. The game is still graphically weak, but the style of the game is cool. Like what it's trying to do with this kind of weird cyberpunky android, whatever. It's cool. The music's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the gunplay is good. Like it has the pedigree, but I don't know what's going to be calling. There's nothing really calling. The only reason I kept playing it is because I was playing it for the show to like, I need to like kind of understand what's going on, but like
Right.
there was nothing really calling me back to it. It's like I don't like the game itself isn't calling me back.
yeah. You didn't really want to go play more. You just did.
I just did to like
Yeah.
I think I put like 5-6 hours in, so I put a pretty decent amount, and it wasn't not fun. There were times where I was drunk and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go back. I'm going back. I can do this." Like there was times where like, I do like multiplayer runs, and a lot of the guys I grouped up with were actually pretty cool. I didn't talk to anybody, but they were pretty helpful, and we ran around and did. I think that's all a part of being a part of something new. But the solo runs would really piss me off. Like I was like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do this.
Right.
So I die, and I like, fuck it, I'm going back. I'm going to finish this contract because it shouldn't be this fucking hard. But the AI is so incredibly difficult. It's wild. Like it is next level AI. I've never fought against something that felt this smart. Like it was literally, yeah. They would fight, they would dodge. You would think they'd come back into the area, like the door. Let's say the door. You're fighting through a door. They would dodge, and you're like waiting for them to come back. They never come back.
Oh,
So you peek through, and then they're behind you. And it's
of
like,
course.
what? Like, most video games, you kind of have this, like, they kind of peek, and then they come back.
Yeah,
And you kind of
they have
know
a-
they're going to come back through. Not in this game, man. They are fucking hardcore. It is wild.
So map awareness is important.
And then they just throw them at you too. So there's just a lot of, they just keep coming. But anyway,
Dang.
so there are some positives, but I just don't know why anyone would want to play this game. So that's where I'm at on Marathon.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Seems like it's pretty okay.
It doesn't
okay.
sound.
Pretty okay. But again,
Sounds
we're,
like a side
we're
thumb.
really not the people
No.
that are going for this type of game.
But we were all big fans of Destiny. We did Destiny pretty hardcore. So like,
But
this
I know
game is
it's a
nothing like
different
Destiny,
game, but like I
so,
think
yeah.
Destiny
a lot
seems
of
more
us,
forgiving.
I think there's a lot of us who are like curious about like what would their next
Yeah.
game be. And
Yeah, I
like,
feel like Bungie, the next game would be something that had more mass appeal and
Right.
Yeah,
was described.
absolutely.
you
Yeah,
know.
I mean, that's the
one-
whole thing. I mean, what? Halo, Destiny, now Marathon?
Marathon. It might be the end of Bungie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So that's
Had a good one.
that's your first look at Marathon Alpha Beta Test. Suck a dick. Giant cock in my mouth. All right.
Bum.
Dave, did you play a demo for us this week?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oh man, we're gonna buy, try, die. Let's go.
Oh, goodness.
And this one's a Scott-esque demo. It's a rhythm game,
Got his interest.
kind of beat 'em uppy type thing. It was different.
Tsurimiku.
It
Yeah.
definitely had some Hatsune Miku vibes
Yes,
going on
yes.
music wise. But it
Yes,
wasn't-
you're cradling the balls. Keep going, Dave.
And it had some anime. The graphics were of an anime style.
My understanding is,
And there's the
Dave.
story.
My understanding, Dave, is
I
like
think it just finished.
you need to destroy everything while you destroy on stage. Something to that degree. There's like I saw you playing this game and it's like destroy while you destroy on stage.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of trying to be a beat 'em up, trying to be a kind of rhythm game. And the music was actually pretty good. It's called Unbeatable. It's not out yet, and it's going to be out eventually.
You're the second person to recommend it to me. Like specifically say it's a mappy
that's
game.
funny.
It's a
Yeah.
game you're gonna like, and I have yet to play it. So
So
please tell me
No.
more.
it
It's
was
fine.
I did a little bit more research after I played it, and it was a Kickstarter. So it's definitely coming out because they raised over $400,000 for this game.
Good goddamn.
Wow.
400,000.
Yeah. So what's cool is
It's not like the 30 million or 60 million that Star Citizen raised, but hey,
It works.
but
it's not the 1 billion that Star Citizen raised. Anyway, go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
But the game the graphic style's pretty cool. It definitely needs a little bit of polish. There's this weird kind of like white dots on when you're doing the adventure part that were just like there and random, and I couldn't, I thought it was my TV, and then I paused it, went to the PlayStation screen, and they weren't there. So I think it is in the game. It's kind of got a little bit of a VHS look, but there's a kind of adventure part you can play, or there's just an arcade for the rhythm game portion, and so it either comes left or right, and you only have like up and down, but it's like kind of low attack, high attack as the things come in, and they kind of come and get you, and you've got a life bar, and you have to basically play to the music.
The style looked like Jet Set Radio. Like there's kind
Yes.
of grinding, and it's like the comic book in your face style. I like it so far. Just
And the music
what
was
I've seen.
actually pretty good. It wasn't.
Yeah.
There was like some Hatsune Miku type music, and then there's some more rock.
Oh.
The other thing that was kind of cool when I went to do some more research on it, you can download the tab for some of the songs if you want to learn how to play them on guitar.
That's different.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, which I
Yeah.
thought was kind of
You
cool.
like this song? You want to play it on an actual
Yeah.
guitar? Yeah.
That does
So-
sound pretty cool.
What was the name of this game again?
Unbeatable.
Unbeatable.
Can't beat it. It's on the beat list. It's unbeatable.
Huh.
So it was pretty fun. I'm not sure whether they.
beat it.
I'm gonna beat
Somebody
it.
had too much whiskey.
I mean, you should definitely maybe play the demo because
Yeah,
it's
it's-
got like
It's on
five or
stream.
six, 5 or 6 songs to play, so you can get an idea of whether you like the music and the graphic style and stuff.
What do you think of it, Dave?
It was pretty fun. I actually, to be quite honest, I played the story a little bit, and I was like, man, I don't really care for the story. I just want to do the rhythm bit. So I spent the rest of the time in the arcade and played like 5 or 6 songs. And
Is this going to be a full price game or like?
I haven't seen anything that says
What the
release
price?
date or what price. My guess would be it'd be a $30-$40 game, if that makes sense. It's
Yeah.
I don't think there's quite enough there. Like, for example, in the adventure bits, it's written text rather than like spoken, which is usually the sign that it's not a full price release.
I'm definitely gonna play it. Yeah.
Yeah, you should play it. Yeah, I think you would really enjoy it because it definitely. I was like, I know someone who like this, and so this one's definitely a try.
Okay.
You can't buy it yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but it has a 4.29 out of 5 on PlayStation
Yeah, it was
Store.
pretty fun.
That's
I
not
saw a rhythm game on the demo. I was like, oh yeah, I'll play a rhythm.
I like the
game.
visual
It's
style of it.
really
I
fun.
did. I like
Yeah,
when I
it's
saw
cool.
Dave playing it, and I like checked it out. I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool and different. Yeah. The
Made
kind of
me
comic
wanna play
booky thing it's
Hi-Fi
got
Rush.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah, it was only when I looked afterwards. I was like, oh, that's why they've got the money to do this. It was a Kickstarter,
Mm.
and they seem to have spent the money reasonably well. I think it's only a 5-person team or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the trailer is really impressive. Like they got an outside anime studio to do their kind of introduction, and
That was
it's
200,000 of the budget.
Yeah,
clean. Yeah, it's like
There it
they
is.
spent some money on that. That looks
There it
really,
is.
really good. There we go, guys.
we
We
only
can't
need,
pay our
fif-
devs, but
yeah, we only need 50,000 for the game. But cool, awesome.
So yeah, give it a try if you. I know, like, if you like, Mr. Mappy Man, and you like your rhythm games and with a bit of anime, this is.
I think
definitely
putting
straight-
Unbeatable on the beat list will be my 2025 goal. I'm
Oh,
going to set it
goal.
right now to put an unbeatable game on the beat list. That is it.
Ah.
I like it.
That's my stamp. Quote me
Let's
on it.
figure out why they call it unbeatable.
The main character's name Beat,
Ah,
just like Jet Set Radio, I guess. Yeah.
Mm.
right on.
Awesome.
There we go.
Thank you.
Do
Dave.
Yeah,
crimes.
that's cool.
All right. Well, let's do some. Well, Scott has a beat list. Anyone else have a beat list they want to talk about? No one else. No one else
Yeah,
beat anything.
I've finished
Scott.
the game.
Oh,
Oh.
Jared beat a game too. All right. Well, I guess we got 2. Scott, go first. What
Yeah,
do
go
you
ahead,
put on the
Scott.
beat list?
Mine segue is actually really nice. Dave set me up with a rhythm game, and I beat a rhythm game.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
There we go.
So this came from a Sum toy that I had. Oh, very cool. You got one.
Nice.
I was like, this guy's from Hawaii. Of course he's a Lilo and Stitch fan. Lilo has a girl Lilo, or Stitch has a girl Stitch called Angel. There's a pink Stitch. So that's what began this whole deep dive into it. I'm like, I don't remember that.
The girlfriend.
Yeah, girl Stitch.
Yeah.
There was a Lilo and Stitch anime that ran for 3 seasons. I did not know
Huh.
any of this.
What?
It's just called Stitch with the exclamation point. And it was
Huh.
dubbed into English, but I was like, wait, what? So first of all, there's 3 seasons of an anime Stitch. Oh, now he has no head.
Exactly.
Lilo's canonically in it, but she's all grown up. Well, anyway, the 3 seasons of this spawned a video game. So the video game was based on the Stitch anime, and then was later translated to English. And it's really fun, and it's just like a simple follow the beat rhythm game, but you're also getting cinematics from the movies. Yeah, I beat it, and then you get like a challenge mode where the things are randomized. And I don't know, I'd hope that the live action Stitch movie, Lilo and Stitch movie, has some nod to this anime, because it went for so long. 3 seasons of Stitch.
I bet that movie is just going to be frame by frame of the exact movie.
They need to stop that.
I
They
hope
need
so.
to like realize there's
That's
so
what
much
they're doing.
material in
They're
that
gonna-
Stitch universe.
That movie is projected to make a shit ton of money, and it's opening like
Yeah.
the same weekend
Soon.
as Mission Impossible, and they're both projected to make a fuck. But they're both projected to make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, great game. I liked it. I'm trying to like ace all the songs. There isn't really.
What did it release on originally, like DS and
DS,
PlayStation, or?
And you can play with the stylus, or you can play with the control pad. Which
Interesting.
a lot of DS games you have to use the stylus. Which emulated, it's really hard to.
And you
cue your
emulated
mouse
it,
to
I'm
do that.
guessing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm getting back into the emulation scene.
Emulation
big
game.
time.
I see you
It's
playing
just-
RetroArch every fucking day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's achievements too. I got big on retro achievements, which
Oh,
it's
man.
it's
Oh, do they
fans who
add
make
them
it.
themselves?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't realize they do that. That's cool.
The devs do it, and they're trying to do like every game in existence. Like they're
Oh, that's
even doing
wild.
fan translations of Japanese RPGs that never came, so they're making chivos for that.
Wow.
But
That's cool.
yeah, the speedrun scene's pretty big on it too, because some require like beat the first level of Mario in like 60 seconds. And if you are like 59, you're good. You're 61, it's like it doesn't count. So anyway,
Oh,
it's scratching that itch of like I can still get achievements, but on older games.
Yeah.
That's fun.
All the way up to like PlayStation 2. So anything prior to like I guess the 360 was the first ever to do achievements, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything before that.
Yeah.
Maybe the Xbox.
And Nintendo's-
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think
Maybe
they
the
had
Xbox.
achievements on the
I want to say
original
360,
Xbox,
right?
I
Because I
was-
remember Xbox having a pop.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
maybe.
Well,
I didn't have an original Xbox, so I can't.
Yeah.
I did.
Neither.
I don't remember
Research,
achievements
yeah.
on it, but
I think it was 360 that had the achievements start coming on in, but
Because it was
for
PlayStation
Xbox.
3 that had to play catch up. Because it was like
Yeah.
Xbox did it first, and then PlayStation's
Mhm.
like, fine, we'll do trophies. We're gonna be
Yeah.
different. It's like
Yeah, the original Xbox
Sure.
did not.
I
have
dig trophies
achievements.
better than achievements.
Fucking
Yeah.
AI is so stupid, dude. Achievements in video games originated in the early 1980s with Activision's practice of rewarding players for high scores. It's like, you guys fucking suck, dude. Come on, AI. God,
That's
fucking-
funny.
Yeah, it was later in 2005, Microsoft Xbox 360 launched the first truly
Yeah.
platform-wide multi-game achievement system.
Yeah.
There you go.
began the addiction of getting platinums.
I just like
Oh, yeah.
Or
if we want to
100%.
go back to the early 1980s, Activision's been rewarding its players forever. It's like, suck it.
Well,
that's funny.
Naughty
Another one.
Cool.
where no?
Meanwhile, Nintendo will never do achievements. Like they are very strong on like we don't ever want that to be a thing. Like,
They reward you if you buy games, though. You get little.
Oh, that's
gold-
right, you get
some gold
Right.
tokens that you can put towards.
Expiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buy a
Expiration date on all
$60
of them.
game.
Yeah.
They reward capitalism. Anyway,
If you spend it right away.
Yeah.
all right, Jerry, what did you beat?
I beat a couple games actually.
Oh my God, Jerry just fucking showing up,
Beating them.
showing out.
Well, I finally decided to finish up Plucky Squire, and it was
Nice.
fun. It was fine. Didn't knock
It
my
was
socks
fine.
off, but it was fine. It's pretty good.
Like last week.
Tell
when-
me a couple more times and I'll
last
believe
week-
you.
Like last
'Cause
week when
Brad
Brad
mentioned
was
it.
saying like, "Oh, I beat it," and like Jared's like, "Oh, I should go back and beat it."
I'll go beat
Yeah.
it.
Jared's like,
I did.
Brad was like,
Yeah,
"It's
it's
fine." Jared's like, "It's
Yeah,
fine."
yeah.
What a great game, guys! It's fine.
You
It's
make me want to
fine.
play it so
I,
hard.
mean, I was so close to the end. It only took me like an hour and a half.
I'm glad
or
I quit
something to
playing
finish
it.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, but,
Well, as we have a third, it's fine.
I don't
yeah.
want
But yeah, it's good
fine.
for
It's
what
good.
it is. I mean, it's
to. Sure,
all right.
it
Yeah,
could have
I
been
don't have
better.
any big
It could have been
complaints
better.
about it.
Glowing of you there.
Yeah, it may be a little shorter and just condense it a little bit and make it more of the like going into like the coffee mug kind of stuff more interesting.
Right.
Things like that. But it was fun. I like the whole idea of going into the different backgrounds and being part of different drawings and whatever. That's neat. Taking the story outside the book. It's a cool concept. The characters are very one-page characters.
Oh,
Like a one-sentence description, and
Hey,
that's
Aaron,
them through the whole.
Take this
Hey,
take it
story.
outside the book, bro. Just
Yeah.
whatever you got going on, take it outside the book.
Yeah. But the other game that I beat is South of Midnight through Game Pass. And I really enjoyed the game. The story and the characters are pretty fun and interesting. The gameplay struggles a bit. The battles aren't really that fun, but I enjoyed everything in between all that. And the battles eventually, I just kind of turned some of the stuff down so it wasn't so obnoxious. Because there's no like good tells of when enemies are gonna hit you, except for when it's when it's a really big attack. So you got to move, otherwise you just can't tell when to dodge. There's no blocking or like parrying or anything like that. So the battle system's very uninspired.
This was supposed to be one of Xbox's biggest games, and it just kind of nosedived. It didn't really hit.
I'd rate it a little higher than Plucky Squire. I really had
It's a good 7.
Maybe so, like a 8.
It's not an 8.
Did you like it better
Plucky
than
Squire is probably
Forspoken?
like a 7.5, something like that. I never played past the beginning of Forspoken.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I liked the like the really big characters, like the fish that you've seen in the trailer, the gator that you saw in the original like gameplay trailer, and things like that. The boss fights were really interesting. The characters were really neat to look at on screen. The animation style is just super cool. I'd recommend at least checking it out. I'm guessing it's coming to PlayStation eventually. I don't know.
Probably not.
It runs great on my really old underpowered PC. It ran. I was clocking it. It was 60 frames the whole time. It was on ultra settings and all that stuff. It's
Oh wow, really? That's wild.
fit for PC.
There's something about Game Pass that it allows just games I would not expect to run it. Like optimizes it for your PC. Like I had to run a bunch of games on low. You said you were running it on high with no problem?
Yeah. I
don't know how
game.
it does it.
It just automatically chose everything in ultra settings. And I'm just like, oh,
wow,
it's gonna run, and it ran.
Is my computer gonna catch fire?
Yeah, you're running like Starfield on super low. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Starfield was not optimized like that. Indiana Jones, you can't run without an RTX card, ray tracing capabilities.
Mine was
which is unfortunate.
So can you play it on the S?
Yeah.
Oh, so you played on the S. That's what you've been playing.
I played it on my Series S, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I played it on my PC for a little bit, and that's one thing I love about Xbox.
No, Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana Jones, yeah, that was on my S.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
my Game Pass expires in like 5 days, and I haven't touched Indiana Jones again. I want to.
Just listen to Mappy here. Just put Indiana Jones on the S and just never turn it off.
No,
just let it run.
Turn the system off. Yeah.
I went almost 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks of.
Did you lose power?
I beat it.
He beat it.
Everything.
He completed. He like full
funny.
send.
Okay.
Nice.
Come on, Jared.
It was even saying like you're expired.
Just put the S out into the garage. Just hook it up. Just leave Indiana Jones on and let it lapse, and then just like, okay, I'm gonna keep playing this.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Right.
Pro tip.
Yeah, get you free.
Absolutely.
Save that
Game
$9.
Pass.
Someday, maybe I'll get it cheap on PlayStation or something like that. Who knows? Because I was really
Couch
enjoying
Co ripoff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean that Series S, it can perform, but it's not my PlayStation. And I don't know, just like selecting a game on the Xbox Series S, I'm like, how does this UI work? The UI is so ugly and stupid. I hate it. But
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, those are the 2 games I finished this last week, actually. Yeah.
Sweet.
Made them both pretty close to each other.
Anyone played anything new or cool?
Nah.
No, but man, Ian, that arch-tempered Ray Dow and Monster Hunter is super fun.
No,
That's awesome.
I didn't either.
Can't wait to
Such
get.
an awesome
I can't wait to
battle.
get back into that. Like 2 years
you're
from
never
now.
gonna get back into that.
No, I gotta beat it. I'll probably get back into it to beat it, but I probably won't go the distance. I just been playing Gran Turismo and Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's all I've been playing. So, cool. All right, sweet Lord and Beans. Let's get some couch co-optionals then, and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Sure.
Jared, go for
it. My wife has mostly been watching it, but I've watched a couple episodes with her of a Netflix series that just came out called The Turning Point, the Vietnam War.
I watched the first one or two of that, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's good because not many of those details have come out about why it was the way it was, and this is like the most recent look at the Vietnam War, and most of our uncles or in-laws or whatever were part of this war. It's kind of interesting to know what they were going through at the time. They were, teenagers, 18, 20-year-old people dealing with this crap, and it's an interesting take on it. Learning a lot for sure. So it's absolutely worth watching if you're into history at all.
Cool. All right, Dave, what you got?
I've been listening to a lot of Jeff O'Toole, so I've really been enjoying This Was, which is like one of their early albums. It's more like blues orientated. I have no idea what's going on the cover though, because they're all dressed as like old men with like.
Oh, is that the one you bought at
20 dogs? Yeah,
during Aaron's birthday?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been listening to it a lot, and I really like it. But it's just like, the cover is bizarre.
Oh, he's got it. Of course.
Like all 60s, 70s.
I know, but look at
wait, did Jerry get it too?
Oh man, everybody get their vinyls.
Yeah.
Let's go through it.
Nice.
Let's go through it. Nice.
Jared's looking right now.
Oh, he's got it.
He's
got the. He's got the other.
He's got Minstrel in the Galaxy.
That's the different one.
Yeah, this is the one I got.
I also have.
Oh, twinsies.
You don't have the weird one that Dave's talking about, Jared.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun listen sometime.
But it's really fun. I've been enjoying just going and like listening to like artists you've heard of that aren't popular anymore, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Find some good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I need to go record shopping again soon.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Aaron, how about you? You got something for us?
Well, I do actually. So I've been kind of on a stand-up comedy kick lately, and I watched the new Ali Wong special, Single Lady, on Netflix. I forgot how funny she was, man.
What, you liked it?
I loved it. It was so good. I mean, yeah, there's some jokes that are kind of the same from her first and second one, but there's some good ones that after she got divorced, I guess. Yeah. And it was
dating Bill Hader. It's like, oh, I'm dating Bill Hader.
Right.
Anyway.
I just like half her. I like half her. I just like her humor. I didn't think I would either. It's one of the surprise comedians. I'm like, I like this. Okay, I'm still liking it. All right. I thought she's just really funny personally. I mean, there's a lot of other ones, but that was like the one that I've recently found. Because a lot of comedians, I feel like I watch them for 5 minutes, like, no, okay, 5 minutes they're gone. This one just kind of stuck in, so
cool.
I think she was good. So
Ali Wong, her newest special, it's on Netflix. If you want to go see it. Yes. What is it called again? I forget.
Single Lady. But she's not single. She's dating Bill Hader. So kind of a lie. She even talks about Bill Hader in the special, even though she doesn't name him. She does talk about him. We all know. Not a secret.
All right, Scott, what you got for us?
I saw Thunderbolts.
Oh, he's gonna. Okay,
yeah.
I just actually watched Black Widow today.
I have also seen Thunderbolts.
Okay. Were we at the same theater? Were you?
No, I didn't. I didn't go to.
There was a row of people. I saw
a delicious Chinese bootleg on my couch. Yeah, that's how I've seen it multiple times at this point, actually.
There's something to say about going to an audience that's enthusiastic, like cracking up and laughing at it, that makes a movie better. Like the experience is, like I will never be able to recreate the Spider-Man
This is a
Multiverse
funny thing
one
for you to
because it
recommend
was-
because I don't think you're into it. It's a funny thing
I
for you
watch
to.
Marvel.
I know you do, but are you into it?
It looked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 4 out of 5.
I would say this is the best actual Marvel film since Endgame.
That's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
It
Yeah.
has the
We've
most.
had a drought. We've had like
it's
a horrible
it has,
Marvel
It
drought.
has the
and I don't
most.
know
It
anything
has.
about it.
It has the most heart, and it deals with some really dark shit, and then it really gives Marvel like a footing again. Like, oh, we have a direction. This is actually being planned. It's not like the last however long we're just like, I don't know what we're doing right now. We're like, it's so messy and fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, there's a clear
Yeah.
direction in this film again, and like the acting's really good. The characters really work well together. It's not the most funny, but it's funny enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy. I spent my money and
Yeah,
seeing it in
no.
the theater. Of course, you get the like
I think it's a good
sound
movie.
and video.
It's a good movie.
I didn't have to watch that much. I hadn't seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus series. It didn't really impact anything. It's like, oh, okay, well, he's Captain America, but not Steve Rogers.
They
Cool.
do a good job of kind of quickly recapping you.
Yes.
They're like, oh, you did
I
this,
needed
but
that.
you killed a guy, and like, okay,
Yeah.
it's like they do it really quick. The movie,
You saved me
pacing,
9
nice.
episodes of.
Yeah.
You saved
The
me 9
movies-
episodes of series.
the
Now I'm
movie's
caught up.
pacing is really good.
Yeah.
It's like it's really well like the whole movie, like there's kind of an intro, and then the movie just goes, and it's like so much is just happening. Then it has a little pause, and then it goes for the end. I think it's really well done, pretty well written. I mean, it's as well written as you can be in a film that has to adhere to a larger picture. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty well done. So
And this has been Ian's Couch
Sorry.
Co-optional.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I'm sorry,
No one
Scott.
can.
I didn't think
Take
you.
it.
I wasn't going to talk about it.
Oh,
But I'm surprised you brought it up. So I was like, okay, I'll talk about it.
I saw it yesterday, so it's fresh.
I'll piggyback off you. I don't need to talk. I mean, I was just gonna shit on NA beer. Like, I think my couch co-optional is. I don't think you should buy into that fucking malarkey.
What if you're doing 60 sober? What do you
If
drink?
you're being sober, just drink.
Soda?
Get some seltzer water and put a
Water.
fucking couple
Right.
hops in it or some bullshit. Like, I think NA beer is the most fucking pull over your eye, like, stupid. If it was not as expensive as actual beer, I'd be okay with it.
Right.
Kind of like
No,
vegan
I agree.
cheese.
I just don't. I just
Vegan
don't.
cheese is more expensive than regular cheese.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Exactly.
I just don't get
Vegan
it.
ain't cheap.
I just don't get it.
Mm-mm.
Like, and it doesn't taste like beer. It's not even
Mhm.
close to beer. The only
No, it
NA
doesn't.
beer, in my opinion, the only NA beer that ever has come even close to tasting like actual beer
Zero.
is that NA Bush.
Bush? Yeah, Bush.
That NA Bush is so
funny.
skunky and just awful that it actually kind of almost tastes like actual beer. But everything else is just like a malt bomb, like a malt soda or a hoppy seltzer water. And it's like, this should not be costing us. This
The
it
same,
shouldn't cost
yeah.
you
Yeah,
$14.99 for a
Yeah.
6-pack.
Yeah,
Right.
hoppy salsa water should be
Well,
cheap.
that's the
mocktails
thing.
too. Mocktails also. They're like $14.
Oh yeah,
mocktail.
100%. Yeah, it's
expensive.
it's a whole scam that they're trying to make money off of you guys that are trying to stay sober or
Here we
that
go
are
again.
or that are anyway, exactly.
Deal with it.
It's fine. You want to fall into it? I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, no, I gotta stand with Ian on this one. We've had NA beer. I'm like, okay, it's okay, but I'm not paying $10-12 for a 6-pack of zero alcohol. At this point, I might as well just get a 12-pack of seltzer water and add a few hops in there. Like,
Get a
Get that
candy
shit outta
bar.
here.
Feed your need a different way. Like, I don't know what
Yes.
you need to do. If you're an actual alcoholic and you need the beer to be beer, then you need to go to a meeting, not fucking drinking NA beer. Like, that's my
Right.
like, I don't know. I don't know. Drink beer or don't drink beer. I
Right.
just don't think NA. I think it's kind of dumb right now.
find some other fix.
If
Yeah,
it was cheap, then I'd be okay with it. But I can't get a. I can't. When NA Heineken and regular Heineken are the same fucking price, So it's like,
Yeah.
what's the fucking point then?
Yeah,
Right.
no doubt.
So that's where I'm at. That's my couch co-optional. It's optional. You don't have to listen to me,
Yeah,
but I think you should.
dig it.
Anyway.
That's funny.
All right, Aaron, you have a mobile minute?
I do not.
Oh, Aaron. God damn it.
I know.
Aaron,
Bad
God damn it,
boy.
you're fucking
I'm
me.
a bad boy.
Fucking me left and right. You're
He's
fucking me with
playing
two
the
fists in my
same
butt.
old game
It's
on
like
his
he's just like
phone.
fucking me with in my two
Pornhub.
fists in my asshole. It's like he's just like doing this.
Wow. 2. I thought I was doing 3 on
You're
this
making
one.
him happy. That's what you're doing.
I thought it was 3. I thought I had a third fist somewhere in
I
there.
don't want your cock in my ass. You can put two fists in my ass, but I don't want your cock in my ass. All right.
Oh, no, I have a third fist somewhere here. Baster. It looks like Jodie Foster's fist.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
What? All right.
Family Guy reference.
So then, Jared, what happened this day? You've had all episode to look it
Well,
up. What happened this day in gaming history?
I'm gonna switch it around because I have a question for you.
Oh, you have
guys.
trivia?
Dave's probably already looked, but how many Star Wars games have been released today on May the 4th?
Oh man,
Are we talking multi-platform?
that's hardcore.
Just any Star Wars
say
game.
That's hardcore.
6, maybe
I couldn't-
7.
100.
What? Yeah, 100. I'm gonna go 100. I'm gonna
100.
say, no
There's
wait.
a lot of Star Wars games.
I'm gonna go 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, according to the GameSpot list
This is
of
7.
game releases, the amount of Star Wars games released on May the 4th is 1.
oh,
what?
actually on May the 4th. Oh, okay.
Wow.
We were-
Oh, actual.
On May the 4th.
Which one?
Yeah,
Shame. Yeah.
it was 20 years ago on DS,
Battlefront.
Game Boy Advance, PS2, and
Battlefront.
Xbox.
Battlefront.
Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, what an awful game
And
that
that's
was.
the
huh?
only one.
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't even know they had a
according to
game.
GameSpot that has been released on.
How many actual games
4th.
have been released?
Oh God,
No, there's no
I-
actual.
I can do a quick search.
How many actual Star Wars games have been released?
Don't let AI tell you it's wrong.
AI is always right. In my opinion, AI is always right.
Thank you, Shamey.
Over 100.
Over 100.
Oh,
Is
damn.
what
All right,
Wikipedia
more than
says.
69?
So over 100.
Nice.
More than
More
69.
than 69. So yeah, lots of Star Wars coming all the time. Well, just this week, actually, I think it launched today. Well, officially on whatever. But very recently, there's the Star Wars like Grand Collection, I think is what it's called. It has 9 Star Wars games on it. It's on sale for like $45 today.
Right
dang.
now on Epic, you
Wow,
can get
man.
the Star Wars Lego trilogy saga.
Oh, that's a 24-hour one. I'm gonna grab it
yeah,
now.
it's 24 hours on Epic for free right now. So if you have a PC,
Grab
if you
it.
want to get that, you can get that
Yeah,
whole
it's called the
saga for free.
Wars,
Yeah, Star Wars Saga.
Wars
Sweet.
Grand Collection. just
But the
came
Grand Collection, I don't. What does the Grand Collection include, Jared?
Let's see. Overview.
Jar Jar's
Let's
Rhythm
see.
Sim.
Jar Jar.
It includes
Oh, me so
Star Wars
surprised.
Republic Commando, Episode 1 Racer, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Episode 1, Jedi Power Battles,
Good lord.
The Force Unleashed, KOTOR, and KOTOR 2.
KOTOR.
Wow.
But no,
Dang.
oh, that's not that great. I don't know. That's not a
Yeah,
great collection.
It's pretty
Oh,
wow.
wild, yeah.
We didn't
So
get
you're
any
saying
of the
it's a mediocre
Battlefronts.
collection.
No,
We
and it's
didn't
like
get-
$90.
We didn't get any
Pod
of the
Racer.
Battlefronts. We didn't get. It doesn't. It only includes one of the Force Unleashed, not both.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
worst
that's
one of the
weird.
It
two.
only came out on Switch and PlayStation.
I will say this. I mean, they announced today that Star Wars Outlaws is coming to Switch too.
Oh,
That was good.
So there you go. There you go.
Cheetos on
Ubisoft
us.
getting in on the Star Wars. Hey, our game's coming out again on your Switch 2s. That's cool.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't like I don't know. I haven't played any of those games. Well, the Jedi, whatever. Yeah, there was one or two, but yeah,
So
yeah,
that
Force Unleashed.
So you did the trivia.
That's the only one I
we
played.
Are we gonna have any like what happened this day in gaming history? Are you like no?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, nothing crazy. Danny would appreciate Arma's release.
Oh,
Came out 18 years ago.
Arma.
Arma. That's
Arma.
that military
it's the
shooting
military.
game.
It's the very hardcore military game. Like it's
Yeah, super hardcore.
realistic.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Bravo.
Forza Motorsport 2 came out 18 years ago in Japan. I'm sure a couple of you probably played Spider-Man 3 on the PS2 and 3, Wii, 360, all the Nintendo handhelds,
No.
all that. No?
No.
But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing. Oh, I mean, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith came out 20 years ago.
Ah. You know.
Yeah, but
one of
no,
the
really
Game Boy Advance,
nothing.
DS, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
Game Boy Advance, baby. But yeah, pretty
Cool.
unremarkable day overall.
Well, thank you for this
Yeah,
day in gaming history.
and trivia.
I like it better at the end. If I'm gonna be honest, it's fun. Plus,
Well,
it gives Jared the whole episode to look it up.
Yeah,
Right.
Hey, but believe it or not, I actually had that
Oh, well,
ready
well
before
played,
the
Jared.
episode
Listen,
started.
Listen, that's cool. That's awesome.
I did.
Awesome. Listen.
I even chose to do
Everyone's
it in
going to
reverse
listen
because
to
of the Star Wars
Everyone's going to listen to the
release.
marathon stuff and be very opinionated, and then they're going to stop the show and then not listen to the back half. That's what I'm trying to like bank on like the
Yeah,
the
that's
hits.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Love it or don't.
Right.
All right.
Well, is there anything else?
Yeah.
You
Wake
guys
us.
wanna,
We'll never know.
Any other bullshit you guys want to like just yell out into the ether for the good of the order that you guys want to like be like, yeah, they need to know that the world sucks right now.
Well, Ian, you were talking about Chinese film, bootleg. You see that movies are getting 100% tariff from any movie out of the country.
Wait, what?
See that?
Yeah, that's
Dang.
new as of a handful of hours ago.
Who's got a Plex server?
Go America!
I mean, do you see that? I thought the funny thing was like the whole like Donald Trump like his whole like AI Pope photo,
I
and
didn't
then
even
the-
look at
and then the
picture.
Catholics being like, "Don't mock us,
Dude. Yeah.
Right.
Like, I was like, I mean,
Well,
the Catholics
he
are
was
the
saying
Catholics
he
are
should
gonna
be the Pope.
the Catholics are gonna assassinate. I mean, the Catholics aren't not to fuck. You don't fuck around with
No.
the.
Yeah.
A week after his funeral, too.
Yeah,
Too
I
soon.
mean, they're like, hey, we're getting the conclave together. We're like deciding on this. You should not mock us, Mr. President.
But hey,
Right.
we're not a political podcast. I just wanted to say, this is what you wanted, America. Have fun.
Right.
That was very political.
This is what they wanted.
Listen, we're not this, but this is what you wanted, fuckers. Suck it.
Yeah. Somebody wanted this.
Somebody did.
Yeah, quite a few people wanted it.
Apparently.
Sadly.
Perhaps some of our relatives.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. Well, we are the Couch Co-op Show. What episode is this? Is this like 46, 47? Yeah. Anyway, we're marching to our celebratory 450th episode. So we're glad that you guys are listening, watching, partaking in our glorious goodness. We appreciate your patronage. We appreciate you checking us out, watching, listening on all the platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Audible. Though I prefer you don't listen to us on Audible because fuck Bezos and Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just go over to YouTube. I get Google's not the greatest, but YouTube is better than that fucking other platform. And you just watch us, our sexiness, our lovely faces as we talk to you and tell you about video games. We're not a news platform. We're not really interested in being journalists. We're just here to, share our opinions on video games. As friends, it's a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy the show. That's Jared. That's Dave. That's Aaron. That's Scott. For Couch Co-op, I'm Ian, reminding you to please be excellent to each other. Doodle-doo.
Wild stallions.
Fuck yeah.
Couch Co-op is full of douchebags. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op.